Hello everybody, Bike Games here, and welcome back to Oakfield Farm. There go those guys. I think we've still got half the field. Yeah, we've still got half the field to harvest. And this is where we left off because I thought FS Club was gonna stream, and then he didn't. So that really killed my night, and then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna download another Giants game. So I downloaded Ski Region Simulator 2012 off of Steam. It's the only one you can get is the gold edition one or something, whatever it is. Which is like $9, so it didn't really kill me to get that. So I mean, I played around with it some. It's okay. It's a bit frustrating at times because this thing does that and that thing does that, and sometimes something doesn't want to work, and then it's just a mess, and then I couldn't figure out how to use half the machines, and then I ended up going into the XML file and editing some things, giving myself more money so I could play around with the other equipment that is in the game, and the equipment that came along with the DLC. I recommend it if you have like a few hours to sit down and play with it and figure out what's going on. But anything short of like maybe half an hour to play it every time, you're not really going to get anything done. And that game has like times 240, which is like twice the max speed that you can go on FS, and I was like, why? Why does this game from 2012 move faster than Farming Simulator? I mean, I understand you don't want the game to like rocket past you, but also it takes forever for crops to grow. So I'd much rather have it grow a lot faster. But also, update 1.04 is out today, or something, or 1.07. I don't know. I guess I could check after this. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, the second one was right. It was update 1.07. It fixed a lot of things, added 2 new brands, which is cool. I'll have to show those off then. But, yeah, overall, it's not really that big of an update. Some of the machines got updated wheels, and that's it. Not really much else in the update. If the Stream Elements thing is working, let me test something. My channel. Alright. Alright, we'll see if this works. I set this up yesterday, and I think I did it wrong, so yeah, I think I did it wrong. Alright, that's good though. It's good to do something wrong the first time, then do it wrong for the rest of your life. honestly, one time I should stream and then try and, I won't look at the screen. I'll look at my phone the whole time and see if I can figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing, and I really don't think it'll be possible because it's like a 20-second delay or something, or 10-second. So, yeah, I really don't think it'll be possible. I don't know if this is gonna fill up or not. I'm gonna be honest, that looks like it should go together. I don't know where I messed up, but I messed up somewhere. Right, this is gonna take like 20% and then give out on me. So, yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna get any mods today. They come out around like anywhere from like 1 to like 2 or 3 or something like that. I know there's a wide range of time that they work, or not work, that they send the mods out. I guess it all depends if one's still like in testing and they finish it like an hour after, they can just send all the mods out then. So instead of sending them out at 1 o'clock, they go out at like 2, or instead of 2, like 3. So, but yeah, I think it's anywhere from like 12:30 to like 3. I'm not sure. At one point, there was a mod that came out at like 5 p.m. EDT, Eastern Time. So, I think it was that. It might have been like 4 or something. I don't know. I gotta start playing other games so I don't burn myself out with this. The problem is that I play this game and I play this game because I get back into the groove, and then I burn myself out. I do that all the time with games. Like, that's why I don't play Kerbal Space Program on here anymore, because I got burnt out with it. And then I came back to Farming Simulator, and it was months. I'm talking like 3 or 4 months. Actually, almost 6 months. Because I got burnt out in February. So, a little less than 5 months I was burnt out with Farming Simulator, and I was playing Kerbal Space Program to fill the void on the channel when I should have been playing Skyrim. I think we're gonna get done with this field in this episode, and then we can start to replant it. After I get done with this pass, I'll show you guys the new brands that are in. There's just 2 from what I could see, and I've heard of both of them. because they're really popular brands. Well, the one is, I'm not really sure what the other one is. I'd have to look it up. Okay, so the one brand is Corteva AgriSense, which is a agricultural chemical company. And I'll have to look up the other one when I get a chance here. And the other one is Pioneer Hybrid International, and it's an agriculture company. So, alright, so when you go into big bags, you scroll all the way across and seed big bag, and then it says Pioneer on it. So it's not Lizard anymore, it's Pioneer, which is nice. And this is Corteva for these, and then Pioneer has a seed palette. And then these ones are still Lizard, and that's a mod. Oh, is this where the egg thing is? I'm not gonna do eggs on this because it's a mess. Is anything? No, okay. I was on RDC earlier, and the update fixed it. It's working. So I might start up another series on there. I just did like a quick go in, plant some one of the crops that wasn't working right, and then I harvested it. Well, not really harvested, it was lucerne or whatever. And then I just mowed it over, and that was that. But it did, when I put it into bales, it did work. So I know we can start messing around with that map. It's a mess, so it's gonna take a while to figure it out. I might actually just start a map and then give myself a ton of money. I don't know how this keeps getting messed up. But anyway, I might just give myself a ton of money, and then we can work around and figure out how to do things, and then I can actually start a series. Because I don't want to go in blind. I want to go in and do animals like right away. But to do animals, I need, like, even for the basic animals, like sheep and chickens that were once easy, are now hard and require thousands and thousands of dollars in funds just to start up, when they were like a few hundred earlier. I think the biggest thing is, though, it's like cow food, sheep food, pig food, chicken food, which was like pig food and chicken food was a thing. I don't know if there's horses for RDC or not. I didn't actually look into that. But that food is required to even get them started. I don't know, it's confusing, and I really don't think anyone knows how to play the map. And because it's 5 years old, it's kind of out of date. I think if it was in FS19, then the concept would be gotten a lot better, because there were a lot of mods that were confusing. back then. You know, you could just slap some stuff together, call it a mod, and someone would understand it. But now I think it requires a bit more thought, and that concept is kind of old. We've gotten away from stuff like that. So, I don't know, I think it's just out of date and needs to be just gotten rid of, I guess is the word that would work. But, you know, I'll still play on it. And then, you know, I've got something to do. Because it's interesting and will take forever, I can spend probably till this game is done with and the next game starts, and I still won't understand it. Although I'll probably have a very, very basic farm started. Because I'm probably just gonna start with new farmer, because I don't want to go through the hassle of buying all of the like sheds and stuff and the equipment, because it's expensive to start just doing your own farm in the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's get these last couple of rows harvested up. I'm thinking maybe like 3, maybe 4 passes left, if that. Maybe like 3. I'm not sure. It's hard to judge it until I take off these headlands, or not headlands, these couple of rows here. So I went to check on Twitter how many people I was following, and I got a hit in the face when I realized I'm following 220 people, but just under half of those people I've never seen a tweet from. Oh my god. I made a post yesterday to r/farming simulator, and it was before I had started. I was baling some stuff, testing some auto loaders, and then afterwards I was realizing I made some mistakes, but anyway. I had the Massey Ferguson skid steer hooked up to the Adirante auto load trailer, and I took a picture of it, and what did I put? Why can you do this? It's got 21 upvotes, 28 comments, and it's honestly a struggle sometimes to read through these. Yeah, I don't know, I really wish I wouldn't have made that post, because it's kind of just like back and forth banter between like tons of people. Nope, I guess it will be 4 passes. I was wrong. This is probably not something you would do in real life, but I'm browsing Reddit. Just chilling here. What is that thing? It looks like a cat, but, like, it's not a lynx or a bobcat. It might be a bobcat. I don't know. It's really small, though. I wonder if I have Nightbot on here. Let me go. Right. I've got this thing set up where anytime I use something that's auto-saved in the phone, I gotta use my fingerprint. Not really a big fan of it. It's kind of a pain to work with, because sometimes it doesn't register my finger, and Alright, I'm not really sure what's in charge here, so I'm gonna try Nightbot, and then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna try stream element commands. We'll see what happens. Oh, great. So alright, let's see what this is. We'll see if one of the things decides to respond. I don't know. I think I much prefer Nightbot over... And it's Nightbot. Nice. Alright. Well, that was interesting. I think Nightbot is more for, like, Twitch than YouTube, because a lot of its functions are set up for Twitch streams, like commercial, filters, marker, song title winner. A lot of that stuff is more like Twitch things. So when you're streaming on Twitch, you can just be like, oh, so-and-so wins like $5 or something. I don't know. I don't stream on Twitch enough to care. So I don't know, I might start streaming on Twitch just for like FS and stuff. Like if I can't get something done here, I'll just move it over to Twitch and then I can do a Twitch stream. Alright, this is like the only, oh my god. Alright. Where's the thing? This thing. Alright, this is the only field that we have to harvest. So, I'm just gonna, like, park this somewhere out of the way. That way I don't have to deal with it. Slow it down, slow it down. There we go. And then I'll have to figure out where to park that. I might park it down there in that corner. Something, I don't know. Maybe I'll park it in this field. Something maybe like right there. I don't know, but all I know is we've got to go and start seeding that field up again with, I'm gonna go with soybeans. That way I don't have to unload it 50 million times per second. Ooh, thank God that didn't jump. I feel like in the next FS game, it'd be cool, like, if you hit a bump or something and you had grain in the back, it would, take the grain out. Alright. I'm just testing out all these different commands, because I forget what they do. At one point, I did test all of them, and I knew what they all did, but at this point, I don't. And at this point, I gotta figure out where I'm putting this thing. This is the only place I can figure out. Alright. So this is a... oh. I feel lied to? I think... wow. Alright, well, this combine, or this tractor's done nothing, so we're gonna... if we can, we're gonna... oh! I didn't even know that was there. We're gonna throw this thing on the... seeder. It's, what are they called? No-till? So, shouldn't have to worry about anything. Can you open those doors? I'd like to put seed in there if you can. Yes. What is... what? Oh, here we are. Oh, there is seed here. Okay, well, I'd rather buy my own. I think it's cheaper. But, you know, for this first round, we're just gonna go with whatever. Unless it is full, then we'll leave it with it being full. Nope. Alright. Barley, oat, canola, soy. There we go. Alright, well, we're gonna have to back the combine out. Dang, took long enough. Like, it literally told me your channel is not live when I'm live streaming right now. That kinda hurts me, you know? I think I'll keep the schedule of I don't stream on Fridays, but I'm also not gonna be able to actually wait. That's a lie. For some reason, when I think ahead, I'm like, oh yeah, bro, you're still in school. Terrific, I moved all of that for nothing. Alright, let's go to the store. We're gonna have to anyway. Alright. I hope I don't have to go back to the store when I'm seating. I'm not gonna do that. That sits really low. Yep, alright, this is the right way. Now I've just gotta figure out how to get back here when... okay, we're gonna set this to, like... 20. That way I can go through... yeah, I think if I do commercial, it doesn't do anything. Oh. Can't do this. Nope, I can't. Alright. No, I'm just like, I can't. Alright, we're gonna see what commercial does. This is a bit of a test. It's probably gonna come up with something about can't do that on... Oh, wait. Other side of the road. YouTube at this time. At the time? YouTube's thinking about implementing something like that? That's pretty sick and twisted, because the only reason I use commercials on Twitch is if I need to go to the bathroom, or if I need to get some food or a drink or any sustenance that will keep me alive. Yeah. Alright, let's try out another one. Alright, so I'm just trying to like copy the commands and put them in. That way I can hit paste. Alright, I'm doing exclamation point filters. Not sure what that would do. Nightbot is just yeeted out. That's great. Oh. No filter specified. Possible values. Oh, so if you have a filter on like repetition. Okay, so you can filter filters. So filter blacklist. And it might bring up your blacklist or something. I don't know. let's see what exclamation point game is. Alright, it's telling me here. What is exclamation point game? Fortunately, YouTube does not support retrieval settings of stream game at the time. That's cool. At least we're figuring all of these things out now. That way, when I do go to Twitch, I've got a ton of stuff set up, and nothing set up for YouTube. Nice. Actually, I don't know how much seed is there, so why can't we have fertilizer bag things? Refill. That's cool because it takes the bags away one by one. Nice. I'm gonna assume it's 2,000. It probably is. Yes. Which means I need more. Oh, there we are. Alright. Alright, let's go. All the way back to the farm. 20 miles an hour. I might increase it to 25. It's probably still enough to overtake most of these people on the road. Alright, it's a little trick of mine. It works most of the time flawlessly, so you don't have to worry about running into people. Another way that it always, like 100% works flawlessly, is if you turn off the traffic. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do sheep, or if I want to do cows, or maybe I want to do chickens, which requires buying a whole different yard, so probably not. Yeah, I'm thinking about building a PC, and then I can stick an Elgato capture card. Actually, I think I talked about this yesterday. So that way if I want to go do something, all I have to do is just put, like, BRB or back in 15 minutes something, you know? I think if I had a wheel, I'd be a bit more cautious about staying in between the lines. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. If I had my wheel set up, I think I'd be a bit more cautious about staying inside the lines, but I was going to set it up last night, and I didn't set it up, and then because I was stuck on waiting for FS Club to stream, I don't think he was going to stream last night, but he's streaming today, I think. I don't know. It's like a hit and miss with him. Yeah, I really hope I don't need extra seed, because I'm not going back to the store. I'm gonna have to have something set up here for that. Actually, wait. What? No. I follow so many subreddits, it's ridiculous. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll just be, I'll be chilling there, and then it's like r/this, that, this, that, and I'm like, oh my god. Why? Alright, so we're doing first fertilize of the game. Okay, I'm in the negatives. Not bad. Fertilizer. Seed. Alright, not bad. Turn this on. I didn't check to see what horsepower this was. $280, $288. Nice. 270, so we're only 10 over, that's 400. Nothing can pull that. Why do we have it? Because I'm not pulling it up that hill. There's no way I'd ever pull it up that hill. That hill is insane. I was hoping to get, like, the field done and half of this field sowed in an hour, but that doesn't look like it's happening. Actually, I know a faster way to seed this field. Can you go out here? Private property, no trespassing. Oh, I was hoping you could go out here and... Oh. Ah, crap. I would never understand FS19 barriers. Oh dear, that's not good. I'm stuck outside the game. Well, I guess it's good. Now we can figure out what's over here. Alright. Just, Oh. There we go. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 rows over, maybe 3 rows over the top, 3 rows over the bottom, and then I'm just gonna go up and down. It'll make it a lot faster, and I don't think it'll require as much effort or care. So really I can just set it off on cruise control and it'll do it all on its own. I'm hoping in the next game though, whether it's FS Farming Simulator or Farming Simulator 21, I really think they should just start over with the naming of the games. Because FS21, Farming Simulator 21, sounds awful. Doesn't sound good at all. So But that's a long way off, so they might think of something else in the meantime. But I'm hoping in the next game that you can have workers, like hire people that work on the farm, and you can tell them to go do a job, and they'll be in the tractor, they'll walk to the tractor, or just hop into it, like teleport into it, get the machinery that they need, go to the field, and then start working it. Whether they do headlands or not, that's up to them. That's really up to the AI. And I think it's a good idea, but it might be a bit hard to implement. Or maybe implement like a course play thing. You know, where you can set up in a menu this course for that, and then you can select courses, and then bang. But I think the problem is on console, the restrictions, and we don't have enough buttons. Like, PC has like, what do you got, like 30 or 40 buttons on a keyboard? We've only got so many button combos on the PlayStation. I need some headlights here, I can't really see the corners that well. Can you jump off of this? Like, just go. Maybe if you do the little... Come on. Nope. Oh, so that's a freaking tree, not a hedge. That's why some of these trees are so hard to get. I might go onto Twitch and stream this, although Twitch is where you really gotta watch, because everyone's gonna be like, yo, is this multiplayer? Can I join? Can I join if it's multiplayer? It's like, it's not multiplayer. This is the best map for multiplayer next to Peterville, which I'm downloading. So I'll have to look into... I'm gonna look in and see if Peterville would be a bit better than this map. I know it's a bit more open, from what I've seen, but everybody I've seen, like DJ Goham's videos, Daggerwin's videos, they've only been in like a couple of fields, and I think they're in the same couple of fields, so I don't really have a feel for the map from like my own perspective, which is what I want, before I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna make that into a series. So, Peterville might replace this, it might not, I'm not very sure. Oh, that's pleasant. The road just goes off the end of the map. Yeah, I don't know how people can do that inside the cab. I've seen plenty of people in FS17, all they did was play in the cab, and it was hard to kind of get a sense of a map from watching them, and they were just some random people. I didn't even know who they were. I'd never heard of them before. But I was like, how can you do that? How can you just play in the cab the whole time? Like, if the machine is the same width as the tractor, that's easy, you know. I don't think it's that hard, but when you've got something like this, when you, even in this mirror, you can't see, it's... Alright, I'm just gonna go to the end of this and call it a day. I definitely think we could get this halfway done in the next episode if I just kept going with that. And if there is a next episode, we might switch to Peterville. I'm not sure. I'll have to keep an eye out and see what looks a bit better. So I'll see you guys some point, not sure when. So